Okay, there have been some bad bets.
Yes, there have been. And Kevin and I have been in swan costumes. I believe I was the Black Swan. I was Natalie Portman.
Yes, you were. And you did a fine job dancing across Market Street in the tutu. You get into it.
You embrace it.
Yeah.
So don't. And this year, I think more than any of the other years, it's real wide open.
We could win this.
We could win this.
There's not clear-cut winners like there have been in the past.
Yeah.
All right. Let's make our picks.
Okay, let's start with Best Supporting Actor. The nominees are Christian Bale for The Big Short, Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, Tom Hardy in The Revenant, Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight, and Sylvester Stallone for Creed.
You guys go first.
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone.
That's the one we want.
Well, you can pick it.
We can take...
Because I think that's a lock, and not to sound racist, but that's the closest thing to black the Oscars have.
What?
Well, here's why.
No, I understand what he's saying. I do.
Because Creed was directed by an African American. Tony Burton, the actor who played Duke, just passed away through the Rocky series. So they want to honor somebody.
I think it's more about Sylvester Stallone and the length of time between his Oscar wins for Rocky and for Creed.
And that, too.
All right, so you're picking that.
We're going to say, I think Stallone's a lock.
All right.
Yeah, but I tell you, I'm just saying that Mark Rylance was unbelievable in Bridge of Spies.
We'll pick him.
Pick him. You guys, you saw all the movies.
Yeah, you saw it, and I could see that, too, because they do like Spielberg. And
I think let's go ahead and do a switcheroo on this one, Kev. Let's go with Mark Rylance.
All right.
Okay.
You trust me on that one? Otherwise, I'll go with Stallone.
No, I'll trust you. I'll trust you so we can be different.
All right. We still haven't made our decision on Best Supporting Actress. The nominees are Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight, Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs, Rooney Mara for Carol, and Alicia Vikander for The Danish Girl, and Rachel McAdams for Spotlight. I'm between...
Well, wait a minute. It's our pick here.
Oh, sorry. You get to pick first. Do it.
That's how it works.
They've been really pushing Steve Jobs. I mean, they want to say that this was a great film, even though it didn't do well.
I've seen it, but I'll tell you what, and she's wonderful in it, but not more wonderful than Alicia Vikander from The Danish Girl.
Vikander.
She was... It was magical how good she was. Now, the movie was a little upsetting.
But now you need to give Kevin some say, too.
I know. What do you think, Kev?
I could see that. I mean, you've seen...
Did you see the movie?
I did
you
not.
saw nothing.
No.
Okay. Did you see Spotlight?
No.
Did you see Carol?
No.
Did you see Steve Jobs?
No.
Did you see The Hateful Eight?
I've seen none of these.
All right, let's go with Alicia Vikander.
That's who we're going with, too.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
We were in between Winslet and Vikander.
Okay. Next, supporting the Best Actor.
Best Actor. Okay, do we need to read any of these?
No, we don't. Everybody's probably picking the same thing.
Matt Damon.
Bryan Cranston. Leonardo DiCaprio for us.
I think that's...
Yeah.
how could we not?
I know.
Okay.
Although I have to say, Eddie Redmayne...
But he won it last year, didn't he?
Yeah,
For Theory of Everything?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but this is another crazy transformation and based on a true story.
Another true story.
Yeah, I still have to go with Leo because he's never won one.
I get it.
All right.
Okay, Best Actress. Saoirse Ronan for Brooklyn, Charlotte Rampling for 45 Years, Jennifer Lawrence for Joy, Brie Larson for Room, and Kate Blanchett for Carol.
Is it your pick?
Yeah, we're going to go with, don't you think Brie Larson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was
Although,
awesome in it.
I've heard a lot about Charlotte Rambling. She was in The Verdict. She had a long, varied career.
The Verdict with Cher?
No, The Verdict with that was no, The Verdict. Cher wasn't in The Verdict.
Oh, she wasn't?
No, that was The Verdict with Paul Newman. Yes.
I'm surprised you've heard a lot about Charlotte because Saoirse Ronan, a lot of people are talking about her role in
Beautiful
Brooklyn
girl.
as being great.
Great film. You know what? Let's go with Saoirse Ronan. I think there's going to be an explosion at the Oscars, Kev. And I love Brie Larson in Room. There's
and
no question.
a lot of the picks have been varied from award show to award show. That's why this is a weird year.
Okay.
Saoirse Ronan.
And we've had her on
Saoirse.
the air before, too.
Saoirse.
We have, yes.
She was sweet.
Yeah.
She was very good.
Best Director. Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu.
That's who we picked.
Nice.
No, I don't know. And here's
we
why.
don't-
Revenant. Okay,
pick
let me run through the rest
Go
for
ahead.
The Revenant. Tom McCarthy for Spotlight, Adam McKay, The Big Short, George Miller, Mad Max Fury Road, and Lenny Abramson for Room.
The Academy wants to recognize Mad Max. For some reason, they love this movie. They love that this is an action film. And the way to say, hey, great job, is to give it to George Miller.
I've
That's
never
what I
seen
think.
an action film receive so much critical
Right.
praise.
Well, you guys pick. It's your pick
No, it's
first.
your pick.
It is?
Yeah, we picked Brie
we
Larson
both-
first.
Yeah.
So, Kev, I'll give you this one. I'll defer to you, but Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu.
I know
is-
he slept in the woods and he did everything that they want and they love. But didn't he win it? Didn't he win it for Birdman?
Birdman.
See, I think that's it. I think they want to vary it up this year. They want to do some changes.
All right, let's go George Miller.
Okay. Yeah, no, Mad Max, never before have you seen an action film so critically acclaimed, but that's why it's going to win all the special effects, and Best Director is going to go to
The Revenant.
Inarritu.
Best Picture.
Ooh, this is tough. They say it's a three-way tie, but let me read all of them. The Big Short, Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, Room, and Spotlight. I've heard that it's
Revenant?
between The Revenant, Spotlight, and The Big Short. They've all kind of split the awards this season.
My two are The Revenant or Spotlight.
I saw Spotlight, and it was phenomenal. And it's not really winning anything else, so I think it may take Best Picture, but I don't know. What do you think?
Well, you know, we always talk about the director being, when the director wins and then the movie doesn't, it's like, well, how did
Yeah.
that happen? Or the director doesn't win and the movie does.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to stay on the same page of the director, don't you? But I'm kind of do you want to go for Spotlight?
I kind of do,
Okay,
but I
let's-
don't
let's
want
do it.
to be
Let's
wrong.
do it. Let's do it. We're going for Spotlight.
You think so?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We're going for Spotlight.
Okay, Spotlight.
And Guy, I think you want to do The Revenant, right?
Yeah, I had that down. Yeah, I think. I mean, it's a great film.
Okay.
All right, then we have to have a tiebreaker category, and we're going to do the documentaries.
Yes. In case of a tie, the nominees for Best Documentary: Amy Winehouse documentary, Cartel Land, The Look of Silence, What Happened, Miss Simone. That's a Netflix documentary about Nina Simone. It's in my queue. And Winter on Fire: Ukraine's Fight for Freedom.
I've seen Cartel Land advertised.
That's your pick.
I would go with. I'd go with Amy.
You think Amy?
I don't know.
Well, but if Amy goes, what about Carol?
What about Carol?
I don't know. I don't think you're going to see a lot of name winners there.
What are you talking about?
You are
You know
on
what?
crack.
I'm going to go.
I'm on fire. I
Let's-
say we go with Winter on Fire.
No. Let's go with Cartel Land because
You
I've
saw
seen
an
it
ad for it.
advertised.
I want to go with Amy.
Is
Yeah,
that a theme park?
Amy Winehouse. I heard the most buzz about that one.
Cartel Land as it's a theme park. Come in. It only costs you 39 emos.
All right, so the girls pick Spotlight for Best Picture, Inarritu for Best Director, DiCaprio for Actor, Brie Larson for Best Actress, Sylvester Stallone for Best Supporting Actor, and Alicia Vikander for Best Supporting Actress. And for our tiebreaker, the documentary Amy.
All right, so we're Revenant, George Miller, director Leo, best actor
Saoirse.
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 But see, I know somebody named Saoirse, and she spells it the same way, but I don't know. Saoirse Ronan, Mark Rylance, and Alicia Vikander. We're going to all the not only all the foreigners, but we picked a foreign film to
Just
win.
saying all these makes it sound like the most boring Oscars ever. Am I crazy?
We'll post these up, and then you can follow along, and we know you won't.